Yeah, we're
Fine,
recording now.
baby. Guys, happy
Yeah.
Christmas, guys.
Yeah.
And
It's
your
Christmas.
We're recording this on the 19th. Okay. It's
No,
We're
it's
definitely
Christmas
not
Day.
recording this on the
Yeah,
same
it's
day
Christmas
as we
Day,
recorded
guys.
the last one.
We're recording this from the North
right
Pole,
after.
guys.
Yeah, we're recording this in the North Pole.
Greetings.
Live.
Greetings from the North
Santa's right here. Oh.
From the
happened?
Progcast to you.
Yeah,
All
Merry
right, we're just gonna talk
Progmas.
about a few things. We thought it would be fun.
Merry Progmas.
Merry Progmas. We
Yeah,
thought it would be
that's it.
fun to talk
Sucks.
about a few Christmas
Yeah,
things,
just a few Christmas
some
things.
hot topics,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah.
Um,
You know,
wish.
and
we're starting it off, like what can I say? The legendary Christmas movie that everyone was forced to watch as a kid,
when they were a child.
especially before the winter break in elementary school. Elf, starring Will Ferrell.
Elf.
Yeah, Elf.
With from 2003, directed by the guy Callum said was his favorite director.
I did
last
not.
Time.
He
Say it
didn't
was a
say
favorite
that. He
director.
didn't say that. All right, you're spreading misinformation.
I said he was
For
a
real,
recently
isn't that the guy
enjoyed
who made
director.
Elf?
Yeah.
He is the guy who made Elf, but I didn't say he was my favorite.
He
I
did
wanna
not. Yeah.
clear the record.
Besides, Elf is like
Elf
a
your
5-star, anyways.
5 stars.
But let's
Perfect
look
movie?
into why it is a 5-star movie.
Okay, so
Funny Elf.
Yeah.
this
Funny Elf.
is why I love this movie, because Will Ferrell is playing a character he's never played before. He acts like a man-child, so I go haha and I laugh and I haha.
You
He's
fucking
never
hate
done
this
that.
movie, huh?
He's acting
You
like a child.
you really don't like this movie, don't
No,
you?
I don't. Here's the thing. I do think there are like funny jokes in it. I really
Such
I like
as?
the scene. I like the scene where he's just running around New York and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's not
It's a
not
vibe,
creative
you know?
or original.
It's a vibe.
It's not original to have like, oh, this character's out of their element and their
Fish out of
societal
water.
norms are completely different.
Very standard
it's like-
plot.
Yeah, but it is entertaining, and seeing him just being a complete fucking absolute maniac.
And still
was
getting a
entertaining.
fucking girl. And still
Yeah, I don't.
getting...
Yeah, that's the most unrealistic
That,
part of the
that
movie.
relationship made no sense. I was
Yeah.
actually
She sees him
screaming,
do
like,
all the
what?
things.
He
Sees him do all the things she does, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll go out with it. That's
he went in
fine."
the ladies' shower. That's what he did. He went.
He
into the
is
ladies'
totally
shower.
insane. He's a lunatic.
Yeah.
He's nuts, and she's like,
painfully
and
obvious
she
he's
gets
a
wet
freak.
from it, and she
Mhm.
gets horny, and so
Yeah.
and so they have elf
Happy Progmas,
babies.
guys. This
And,
one's for the kids.
and they have elf babies. They have elf sex, and then they have elf babies.
Oh,
my
don't
goodness.
talk
They don't
about
have
that
elf
part of
sex.
it.
That's the,
They do
They
the
not.
whole thing
They
is
have a
they
kid
don't.
at the end.
They have
Buddy
they
would
have
never.
very
Yeah.
human sex. They just do
we
it in
stop
a.
talking
They
about
just
this?
do
They
it
have
with the
human
elves.
elf. They have human immigrant elf sex.
Yeah, they immigrated
Christ.
to the North Pole.
Definitely
Now,
not.
I don't know how it
Western sex.
ended. Do they live in the North Pole or do they live in New
Yeah,
York? I don't
no,
know.
they just visit. They
Yeah, they
visit.
which doesn't make any sense.
Buddy.
You know, she said that she was. she said that she's having issues. Her water got shut down, right? So why wouldn't she just be living at?
I don't
the
know.
North
I
Pole? Guys,
don't know.
And
Guys,
Cal,
I'm gonna point out the logical fallacies in 2003 movie Elf by John
that's
Favreau.
what you do.
This is-
That's what you do, Jackson.
That's
Also,
true, actually.
Callum, I don't
Yeah?
like you in your review when you said, and who could forget, haha, Peter Dinklage is small, because that is incredibly
Yeah,
funny.
that actually, honestly, that pissed me off. Like that was like really, you're gonna get Tyrion in here just so he can be like, haha, I'm Elfman, I'm small. Like
That's-
come on.
Whenever he's in a
That's
comedy,
so
they just make him stand there and be like, "Look, guys, he's small," and then that's his
Yeah, I
whole role in the
know.
movie.
It's
That
like
was
the
this
smallest
is not what I was
kid or
trying to
whatever.
say. This is not what I was trying to say because he
You
is
were
a
disagreeing.
No, I
he's a
just
comically
reading
genius
into
part.
it.
It was
It
incredibly
actually
funny.
bothered me a lot.
It was insanely comical,
Okay.
guys. I'll be
Let's
honest.
was-
talk actually. Like let's
Yes.
get a little more serious.
Merry
Can I just
Christmas,
say, I
guys.
feel like
I'm
I've
having
seen
a
this
really good
movie-
time.
I feel like I've seen this movie 1,000 times. Like this movie's.
I have
As soon
seen
as
this movie
December
at that
comes around,
time.
every channel on TV just starts playing this on loop.
Yeah.
Like,
Obviously.
they just never stop. It's so weird.
I watched this with both of my parents, and
Mhm.
they and my mom really likes it. My dad doesn't like it at all.
And
It's
he
the
still
kind of
gave
movie
it
that-
2.5. Still gave it 2.5 stars.
he did. He did give it 2.5. Yeah, it was like there are things I enjoy about it, and I don't know.
Elf is the kind of movie that you never are gonna sit down and be like, I want to watch Elf, but you'll find it on TV and just like jump in halfway.
Well, I
you
sat
never
down,
are gonna
I
be
said,
like.
let's watch Elf. That's what
So did I,
I did too,
because of the
actually.
show, but
Yeah.
otherwise I would never do that.
Debunked.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch Elf voluntarily. But
I
the
wouldn't
thing is,
watch it,
right?
guys. I'll be honest. I wouldn't watch Elf before or after Christmas.
No.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, guys? It's almost like it's almost like it's a Christmas.
It's a
movie or
Christmas
something,
movie.
You know, it's almost
It's
like
like
it's Merry Progmas.
It's like a step above a TV movie, but like
Yeah.
the lighting, the
Nah,
sets,
it's
the,
a floor.
everything,
It's a floor.
the cinematography, everything is just really bland and nothing sticks out. I gotta say, the first the establishing act of this movie is so fucking boring and unfunny. I was just so bored out of my mind. I was sitting there miserable. But once
think
you
it's-
got to New York,
Part of that
Like
is
more
just because it's a movie we've all seen so much that you are just waiting for like the few funny moments that everything else becomes so boring.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, come on, just get to the part where he yells Santa and I laugh, and then I don't laugh
yeah.
again. for 20 minutes.
It's a shame.
at some point, it just becomes so like. The third act is so stupid where it's like the Central Park Rangers and they're
Ugh.
like evil naughty children on horses and it's like what the fuck is going on? What am I watching?
It just becomes
was
your
so-
like generic like saving Christmas movie.
Yeah. Very that was
tends
like
to
that was
happen.
very much a letdown. It was
Mhm.
like
This
it was
is
just
incredible.
it conforms so much to just Christmas
Yeah.
cliches and I was
mean,
like,
And I know
oh,
it's
obviously.
this is so lame.
I know Christmas movies are like famously full of plot holes, but how come if the parents don't believe in Santa, where do they think the presents come from? Like where do they if they don't
That
do
is
it?
the issue in every fucking Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If they know they don't do it, but they also don't believe in Santa, so they're just like, yeah.
yeah,
that's-
that's true. I wasn't even thinking about that because
It's
I was
weird.
too bored. But that is very
Everyone's
true.
like, everyone's.
That's actually accurate.
Am I the only person out of us three who just like wasn't looking at this in a critical eye? Like I was just having a good time, man.
I wasn't. No, I wasn't looking at it with either eyes. I was like almost asleep. I was so drowsy. I was just sitting there.
Nice. The
I was slumped over on the
cinematography is
couch.
so bland and boring, and it's all.
Well,
just so
if I'm gonna
sticky.
talk about a movie, I'm gonna talk about the technical aspects,
yeah.
and really, it's
You
just
gotta.
generic
Yeah.
and uninteresting.
I think the only
Wow,
reason I
that's
was
really
looking at
cool.
it through a critical eye is because I've looked at it through the other eye like so many times. Like I've just watched
I've
it
looked
so
at it through
much.
the other eye for like 14 years of my life.
I
that I
don't
was just
even-
like, yeah.
I couldn't give less of a shit how like how critically good or like how technically good this movie is. I don't
Yeah,
even
but like
think-
those are the things I notice, and the music sucks. It's really like stock music, like stock Christmas music.
No, but they
Yeah.
play
Everything
jazz.
about it is just so bland.
No,
The
but they
best
do the
scenes
New
are the
York.
ones where he's just going around New York,
The New
and then
York-
kind of everything else is mid.
Yo, when
Yeah.
he enters New York and they play the song, oh my god, that's like a 12 out of 10 movie, honestly.
Oh, it's
guys.
Kino right there.
Stop talking.
It's a
I think
12
I'm
out of
playing.
10 movie.
I think I'm playing up a little bit, like how much I dislike the movie
Yeah.
because like
You're-
really it's not terrible. It's
No,
just
I hate it.
really bland and
It's
just-
and like just kind of meh.
I
Yeah,
don't even think the comedy is that bad, honestly.
I didn't
There's
find
some
it
jokes I
very
liked, but then there's also a lot of just cheap, easy jokes, like there's
He
fart
fell
jokes.
over.
There's...
I couldn't give
Sure,
less of a
he-
shit. I couldn't give less of a shit how cheap or expensive.
No, I just don't
a
like
thing
laugh
is.
at like when they have like a little cartoon troll and he farts.
Oh
and
yeah,
that's
and
the
he
whole
farts,
joke.
Yeah.
and then
don't-
the
I don't
other guy burps.
I want to laugh, but I don't laugh, and it's sad.
You want to laugh, dude?
I wish I could laugh at fart jokes.
The
but
fart
yeah,
jokes, not a big fan. But guys, Will Ferrell fall over after closing his eyes, fall into locker room. That is the greatest piece of comedy I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just didn't
Unironically.
find the movie that funny for most of it.
No,
I
I
was
think
just
the
like,
locker room
there
was
are
decent, personally.
there are some funny jokes. There are some jokes that made me smile or made me chuckle a bit.
Yeah, such
Yeah,
But like
as
not
nothing was that funny. It's not like I'm watching an Edgar Wright movie where I'm like rolling on the floor because it's so funny and creative. It's just I'm sitting here watching this boring movie with Will Ferrell and he's being a man child.
because it's a family movie, so it's just meant to take the safest possible route.
Yeah,
Like
well,
Well,
it's
there
just
are
a
some
family
really
Christmas movie.
weird things. Like he's in the shower with
That was
her, and
weird.
then
And it's
and then
painted as
there's
a
also
good,
like
cool thing.
It's just
Like
yeah,
weird,
he
yeah.
he like
Ew.
scores because
It's
of that.
really
It's like
gross.
what?
yeah,
You know,
that's weird.
their
And
relationship is
also
just a
that
weird part
scene
of the
at the
movie.
beginning. Yeah, that was one of the worst parts.
Holy
The beginning
shit. Okay,
too. had,
guys, we
like,
gotta move
I-
on. We've been at this for like fucking 8 minutes. All right, this is a short thing. All right.
let me talk. I
You
wanna
guys can
talk. I
dog
wanna
on this.
ramble.
All you guys are dogging on this fucking movie.
Okay,
I don't even
last
hate
thing.
it. It's easier to talk about what I don't like with this movie for some reason. I don't hate it
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
It's,
sure. The things that are good just don't stand out that much, and the things that are bad are just kind of bad, which is how
Yeah.
bad things work, I guess.
I give it a
I'm giving-
2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, we all gave it a unanimous,
Yeah, a unanimous
2.5
2 point-
stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
I
next
enjoyed it quite a bit more than you guys did.
Yeah, you
But
probably
still on the
did.
spectrum of
I mean, I wasn't
2.5.
even paying too much attention. I was just cracking some jokes of my own, you know. was just,
I
you
didn't
know-
think it was bad. It was just really bland and boring.
Not bad, but
I
not good.
Well, it's definitely a
That's my
bland thing. But I don't think it.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's kind of obvious because it's a fucking Christmas movie, man. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, we
Hard
got
to
the
make it
next
interesting.
movie, and this was one
All
that
right.
we might have.
All right,
been
Big
able to
C, it's
speak
your
on.
time to shine.
It's my time. All right, we're talking about long debated. Is it a Christmas movie? Is it not a Christmas movie?
Oh no, not yet. We have to talk about the movie first.
I know, but I'm just saying that it's that movie.
Mhm.
It's a debated
It
movie.
is that
It's
movie.
that one.
The
It's
movie
that
That's
one.
so true.
Is Die Hard, the original Die Hard.
Die
Yeah.
Hard.
Not the other
first one.
ones.
Not
Not
the
Die
other
Yeah,
Hard.
ones.
this was
1, 2, 3, 4,
this was
5.
an absolute joy to rewatch. I hadn't seen it in a while,
This
and
one
I
was
great
thoroughly
movie.
enjoyed it.
This is a banger.
I had a great time.
This is a
Yeah, it
banger.
was really good.
This is the Merry Progmas movie. Okay.
This is the
Yeah,
quintessential
Everyone here
progress
from
film.
from everyone here.
Watch Die
We're in
Hard,
Santa's
watch.
workshop right now. We're chilling with Buddy the Elf.
We're
and we're chilling with Buddy
Yeah,
the
we're
Elf
at the
and
Get on
his
his word,
man-child kid. And
we're
just,
laughing, and we're
Yeah.
laughing it up because he jumps on tree and fall over.
and we're also
We're still talking about Elf. We didn't even watch from
Okay,
Elf.
yeah, yeah.
We're also
Let's actually talk about Die Hard.
Yeah.
So
I really like this movie.
I visited the troll dungeon.
Yeah. I really enjoyed
They-
it.
where they
What are your thoughts?
My
Banger.
thoughts. It's good. I think Bruce Willis is pretty good. I like the character of John McClane. He's fun.
Yeah, John McClane is a great character.
And you know what I like? I like how he's kind of more like human to like he can kind of make mistakes. He can panic. He can freak out. Like he doesn't.
It's
feel-
like Uncut Gems. It's like that. It's like a
Mhm.
very human guy.
He doesn't feel
doing
like
his thing,
a-
man.
80s protagonist that's just meant to like say
Yeah.
one-liners and
Yeah.
nothing else. Like he's
Though
more
he
realistic.
does have some one-liners.
He has some great one-liners,
does.
Sick.
but he also has other stuff.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
welcome
tons
to the
of
party,
charisma,
pal.
and it really like Die Hard makes you go like shit. What would I do in that situation?
Mhm.
What
Probably
would
not
I do?
live. Yeah.
He's a smart guy.
Yeah, how would I act?
And it's cool
when
that he
when
comes
brings
up
about
with,
those
like,
questions.
He doesn't just go in there and just shoot them all. Like he comes up with like
Yeah.
creative ways to actually get rid of
Yeah,
it.
he has to actually think. He wants to
Mhm.
survive.
Also,
And
the
it's again,
comedy-
it's like Uncut Gems. It's that self-preservation, and it's like,
yeah.
and he's always putting how does he survive first,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is very real.
And the funny, there's the funnies in it too. They got some funnies in it. They got a little bit of.
They have a couple funnies in
They
it.
got
Yeah.
some hee hee hoo hoos.
Yeah, yeah, there are comedic parts,
Yeah.
and the comedic parts work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everything,
They're pretty
everything
nice.
about it just works.
Yeah. I think what's his name? Alan Rickman. Rest in peace. He does a good job as the villain. He's
Yeah.
Big fan of.
I like his
Very,
voice.
all the terrorists were great, and they all have their little things about them.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite parts of the movie. It's just
Mhm.
that there are so many characters, but all of them have things that you know about them. They're all
Yeah.
fleshed out.
And you
They
know,
Like there's
all
one
have
guy
things
who
that you take away from their
Yeah.
character.
there's one guy who wants revenge. Like they all have motivations to get him or
Mhm.
not get him. Like the one guy
Yeah,
wants revenge for
yeah.
his brother. The other guy is just like, oh, I want to get him out of my building because he's annoying and he
Yeah.
sucks. I don't care how we do it. Like I
Even
don't
the
even
guys
care if you live.
outside, like
Mhm.
the boss of the police guy, you
What a
know,
dick,
at
that
first
guy.
he's like this hyper masculine guy, but then once the FBI shows up, he's all like cowardly. It's like
Yeah.
it's such an interesting and entertaining character
I
switch.
think it was
Fuck that
funny
guy.
how they made the FBI guys is just like so over the top, like
Yeah.
corny in how they talk and like how they act. I don't know. I liked that.
Yeah.
It works in
works.
this movie. I
knows
gotta
when to
say
warn
I
the
love like
Pepsi.
the really sorry, yeah. Go on.
No, that was all I had to say.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I gotta say I really like the very, very dirty yellow color correction. Like I
Mhm.
really like how that looks. Like
Yeah, it
very
works for
mucky and like yeah, and it really sets up that atmosphere, especially in like the early scenes of the, especially in the early scenes of the movie.
He's
Like you
sick.
really get that atmosphere of like these wide, empty shots with just Bruce Willis.
Mhm.
I love
I
how
like that.
I love how as the movie goes on, he gets more and more injured until the end of the movie. He is just like barely
Yeah.
alive, and he still
Yeah.
keeps going. I love that part.
He's just
It's
doing
like-
his thing,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
He's trying to
He
help
feels
out.
like he can actually get hurt as a character. Like he feels like
And
he
it
can
affects
get
him.
injured,
Mhm.
and he's in like present danger as the movie is happening.
yeah,
Yeah.
Which
and
I
it's
really
cool that
like.
he's kind of like,
No, he's not like some like superhero, man. Like he doesn't take nothing.
yeah, he's a human.
No, he doesn't have any plot armor.
Yeah.
He's not invincible.
It was. I liked how he like kind of had to rely on outside help. Like when in that scene where the lights went out, he had to call and be like, what's going on? Because in that situation,
Yeah.
he's basically helpless. He doesn't have
Right.
anything
He
to
doesn't
do.
know what's happening, and it's the self-preservation. He's worried for his own safety first,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which is just great, and it works so well. Yeah,
How about the
I
cop
really,
was good? The main cop that
yeah,
helps him.
yeah, I like the
Mhm.
cop.
It was kind
I
of
thought
weird
it
though
was
how
like-
like his character arc was like now he can kill people. He's developed as a character. It's like,
Now he
Isn't
can
that a bad
fucking.
thing?
Now he
It's a
has a
little
machine
cheesy.
gun.
I
What?
thought when he shot the guy and it panned down, it was gonna bother me a little more just because of how like cheesy it is. But honestly, it didn't bother me. I was just feeling it
Yeah.
all the way.
it's
I think it gets better as it goes along.
it doesn't
only
demand you to
gets
take it
better.
seriously or think about it too much,
Yeah.
but it's really enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, so it's a good
Yeah.
time. What can you say? It's a good time.
Oh wait, are we gonna talk about whether or not it's a Christmas movie?
We are going to talk
We
about
are.
that.
First, we gotta
Yeah,
do our
just
scores.
give our thoughts on
Yeah.
Die Hard. It was awesome. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I give Die Hard a 4 out of 5.
Big fan of this
I-
movie. Really sick. Really sick. It's awesome. 1 out of 10. Alright, it's 4 out of 5 stars for me. Alright, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great
it's-
action scenes. Just peak action movie.
Mhm.
I give it
Yes.
also a
It was-
very enthusiastic 4 out of 5. Could turn
Yes.
into a 4.5 out of 5 later.
It was a unanimous 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that means
That's
it is
it.
objectively a 4, and there are no other
Yep,
possible
no other
opinions that can
opinions.
exist.
Yeah.
Yep.
But here are some opinions.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing, guys. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
I think, we need to break the barrier of Christmas movies just being generic or romance movies or like
Right.
saving Christmas.
Mm.
Let's start making Christmas action movies. Let's
Yeah.
start making Christmas horror movies. Let's start
Mm.
making Christmas.
Die
don't even
Hard,
know.
they were saving Christmas.
They were
Yeah.
saving
Yeah,
Yeah,
Christmas.
they were saving
Yeah,
Christmas.
I'm kind of straight down the middle. Cause on one hand, like yeah, it takes place during Christmas. It is kind of a Christmas movie, but on the other hand, it doesn't have that feel of a Christmas movie. You know,
No,
Yeah.
but
Christmas movies are supposed to be like Elf. That's an actual Christmas movie.
Yeah.
but I feel like
It's
there
stupid, it's
there's
cliche.
potential to
Mhm.
do
I
Christmas
mean,
movies
this had
that
a lot
aren't
of
just that.
cliches. This definitely.
We
had a
gotta
lot of
push the
cliches.
boundaries on Christmas movies. But
We do.
you see Christmas movies today, and And really, they're all just
Hallmark.
like they're all the same. They all
Mhm.
give you that warm
Yeah.
feeling because the characters are gonna celebrate Christmas
We're
and it's gonna have a happy
celebrate
ending.
Christmas,
You're
guys.
celebrating Christmas.
Guys,
You do
white
that.
couples in red and green.
Yeah. A cinematic universe of
Yeah,
that.
and that's the thing, right? That's a Christmas movie. So to me, I don't know. It's like it's a cop out answer, but I'm kind of in the middle.
I think
it's
I don't know,
like-
man. They say Merry Christmas a bunch of times.
say Merry
There's Christmas
Christmas.
music. There's Christmas lights
They
all
even
over the
say
place.
ho ho ho.
This does not make it a Christmas film in my eyes.
True,
a Christmas
true.
film
Yeah.
how
But,
it
like,
makes you feel.
That's a good point. I don't know. It's
it
it's
feels
enough
like
for me.
Christmas
I'll
to
say it's
me
a Christmas
because
movie.
I always watch it during the holidays. So it feels
Yeah.
like Christmas to me.
Well, the thing with Die Hard is I would watch it even when it's not Christmas, and
Yeah,
that also
true.
just contributes to me thinking it's not really a Christmas movie to me. I'm gonna
Mhm.
say no. Gotta
Ah,
con-
Christmas
contradict.
themed
it's
ish.
Christmas
No, not
themed.
even.
It
It's
has
kinda.
a
It
Christmas
takes
theme.
place on Christmas. It just
Yeah.
doesn't feel like a Christmas movie to me.
That's fair. I'm
Yeah.
I'm still gonna hold on to
Yeah,
my
I was
my
gonna
yes.
say,
I think
yeah,
it
it's a
is.
Christmas
I don't know. I
movie.
guess it depends on your personal definition of what makes a movie a Christmas movie.
Right.
Yeah.
It all really depends, but you
Oh.
know. I'd like to think of it as a Christmas movie because I have a good time watching it during Christmas.
Me too.
Very true.
And
I guess we'll have
also-
to agree to disagree.
Yeah. And also
That
there's a
happens a
Christmas
lot.
tree and they say ho 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 when the guy gets the machine gun. He says ho
They
ho, ho.
do,
Yeah.
yeah,
They have
and
the Christmas hat.
like he's such an enjoyable protagonist
Yeah.
to follow.
He's
I really
such a
love
He
he's
is.
such an awesome character. I love that guy. He's
Doesn't
a
it
funny
kind
guy.
of suck that they made 4 more of those movies with the
Yeah.
They're
latest one
making a
being
new
in
one called
2013?
McClane. They're making a new one called
McClane,
McClane,
wow.
Does it sound
and
like
it's
I'm
a
ordering
prequel
a
or
fucking
something
pizza?
stupid.
Why would
It's
they
a
make a
prequel to Die
prequel?
Hard.
His life before that was just being a normal cop. If
Yeah.
you, I don't talk about
Like
it.
what? Like what do
I
you
do
want
not
to
wanna
talk
get
We'll
into
talk
about?
about
this.
that movie when it comes out. Anyways,
Will we? I
next
don't
Hopefully
know,
will
maybe.
never happen.
next thing that is happening right now.
That's the
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the other hot topic, the other hot opinion.
Mhm.
What is your opinion on the Paul McCartney song "Wonderful Christmas Time"?
What
This
the
is a very
fuck?
controversial song.
What the
Bad.
fuck? Yeah, what the fuck?
So you guys don't like it. I'm
for
again
some,
going
for some
against the
odd
grain.
reason. For some odd reason. Fun fact: Mr. John Lennon, he said he decided to go back into music because of McCartney 2. Why the McCartney 2?
The one
McCartney
with Wonderful
fucking-
Christmas Time in it?
The
Here's the thing.
the fucking
Like I will agree with you. You probably will have me nodding along with most of what you're saying. It definitely is like a rough song, and it has like
Dude.
the synth sounds kind of weird, and
Yeah.
it's like when the synth is going fast, it's like it sounds a little
They-
weird. But I like Wonderful Christmas Time. I love that song.
McCartney
That's
never
like one
got the synth down. He never got the synth down
Yeah.
in 1980.
I
he
like-
did not figure it out.
I like the use of it, but it definitely is kind of
Yeah.
it sounds a little weird sometimes. It's
know,
a little wonky.
My take on this song is that when it comes up like on the radio and you have the option to like change the station whenever you want, it's one thing. But when you sit down and you're like, I'm gonna listen to this song all the way through, then it's
Yeah.
like this
Oh,
sucks because
boy,
it's just
yeah.
like
Well, yeah, it's a
don't know.
radio song, and as that,
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
it's one of the best Christmas radio songs.
That's just
that you
because
can
it's Paul
listen.
McCartney.
No, it's
Well,
not.
no.
I
Guys,
like
it is
the songs
definitely
since I was
because
a
it's
kid.
just Paul McCartney. Fun fact: Jackson is a huge Beatles fan, and he will.
I don't
guys-
even like Paul McCartney too. I don't
Jackson
even really think
exposed
Guys,
as a
that's-
Beatles fan.
Yeah,
it's not
Just comes
true.
out.
I
It's
cannot
not
believe that
true.
he's a Beatles fan. Holy
How do you
shit,
address
what
the
do I-
allegations of you being a Beatles
I
fan?
like
yeah,
it.
how does it feel?
A lot of
We
people
might have
hate
to
it,
kick this
especially
guy off
because
Prague.
Anthony Fantano said it's bad, and so
did
everybody
he?
just not. I'm not saying you guys are just are bandwagoning, but a lot of people are bandwagoning and being like,
Anthony
"Yeah, this song
Fantano
is
is
not
an easy
good."
topic
It's not
to
a
bandwagon
shitty
on.
song. Like,
I just
Yeah,
think-
I'm
I
not
just-
saying
it's
that's everyone
weird,
who's complaining about it. By the way, there are a lot of people who just
Yeah.
have valid criticism.
Yeah.
of it, but-
Fantano though,
don't know.
he's talking like, he's saying like it's fucking ear scraping.
Yeah,
or some
he's
shit.
saying it's like one of the worst Christmas songs, and I
don't
really
know if
just
I agree with
disagree.
that.
I think it's a
It's
great.
not. I
think
don't
it's a
like
great
it,
Christmas
but I don't think it's. I was gonna say I don't like
Well,
it, but I don't think it's
talking about
bad.
things
But
that
that
make
doesn't
you
make sense.
feel like Christmas. It's like that song makes me feel like Christmas.
Yeah.
Like that song is
I don't
Christmas.
get that vibe from it though. Like I feel like that
Yeah.
kind
No,
of
it
like
has the bells.
bouncy,
It has the
that, like,
little ring, ring, ring. It has the
yeah,
little
but
thing.
like that kind of bouncy synth, you know? I guess
Yeah.
bouncy is the way to describe it. Doesn't really
Oh.
I mean,
do
that's just
Christmas.
Yeah.
for me.
that's just Paul
The
McCartney
synth
too.
is Christmas. Yeah, well, that's what Paul McCartney 2 was. But like
Yeah,
the synth
shit.
doesn't feel like Christmas, but everything about like the vocal harmonies and everything like that feels like Christmas to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. And the
just
chorus, I really like the
keeps
chorus a
going the
lot.
whole
I think
time,
they're
so it's
definitely
like-
like
course-
good. There are definitely good moments on the song. I do like the vocal harmonies in it, but like the synth is just
The
way
solo
too
is
much.
kind of weird. The solo is kind of the guitar
Yeah.
parts in it are kind of weird.
The synth is
Like,
too
the-
much. Honestly, I think he really had to
I
tone it down back then. Holy shit!
No, I don't know. I guess I just disagree.
It does feel.
It is
We're not
what it-
doing ratings for this song. I don't know how to rate individual songs.
Yeah,
Yeah, guys.
but if we were to do a rating, no, I'm just kidding.
I give it.
No, that's
I give it a
I give it a 2 out of 10. Bad song,
bad song.
worst song ever made.
I mean, it's just a
Okay.
fucking Christmas song. How the fuck do you even? Right? Right?
Yeah, no, I'm not
So true.
because that's stupid,
Yeah.
and I hate you.
I don't know how
But
to
yeah,
rate
Yeah.
songs.
it's a
It's
ball
not
and
enough
stupid.
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, those are our thoughts. This is
Yeah.
our little bonus episode,
Yeah.
guys.
And now we get
You
to
know?
sing "Merry Christmas" for everyone. Isn't that
Yeah.
cute?
Do you want to?
Merry
Okay, you
Christmas
start.
to you. Merry Christmas to you.
I'm not
Christmas
singing.
to you.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah.
What do we call
Come in, Callum. Say your line. Say your line. Do your little solo. I'll come in with it. I'll come in. Okay. I
Shut
gotta
up.
end this
You need
somehow.
to come up.
Callum, I gotta end this
Wait,
somehow.
Wait.
That
We
was-
have to
that
come
was-
up with
That was
we
unlistenable.
have to come up with a name for people who watch the Progcast.
No,
For
I haven't
for
even
the-
ended it, man.
Dude,
I'm still
my-
waiting.
My first instinct was proggers, and then I was like, no, do
No,
not say
no,
that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
What if we called them Proggies? Oh, little
That
Proggies.
sounds like a
Just say
slur.
Merry Christmas. Everyone in unison, they just say Merry Christmas, guys.
All right,
All
3,
right.
2, 1.
Merry Christmas.
What
You guys
the
waited.
fuck, Jackson?
Merry Christmas.
Oh my god! Holy